When a pair of Ukrainian M-2 Bradley infantry fighting vehicles recently tag-teamed a Russian T-90 tank in Stepov, outside Avdiivka in northeastern Ukraine, ultimately disabling the more heavily armed and armored tank, the skirmish nearly ended in disaster for the Ukrainian crews. One of the 30-ton Bradleys, assigned to the Ukrainian Army's 47th Mechanized Brigade, got off a few rounds with its 25mm autocannon before breaking off and speeding away, leaving a second Bradley to press the attack at a range of just a few tens of yards. The three-person crew of the second M2, nearly 200 of which the United States donated to Ukraine last year, opened fire with 25mm armor-piercing rounds. And that's when near disaster struck. What follows is the testimony of the M2's crew, reported by Ukrainian TV program TCH and translated by At War Translated. "We fired with all we could," Serhiy, the gunner, told TCH. "At first with anti-armor. And then we started having issues. It's not clear what those issues were. Perhaps the crew ran out of armor-piercing rounds. In any event, it had to switch to other, less powerful ammunition, likely high-explosive rounds." The hits Serhiy scored with armor-piercing ammo had not yet penetrated the T-90's add-on reactive armor, to say nothing of piercing its hundreds of millimeters of composite base armor. It's that armor, plus a T-90's 125mm smoothbore main gun, that makes the tank more than a match for an M2 with its smaller gun and much thinner armor, all things being equal. All things were not equal in Stepov that day. Despite having completed his training in Germany just a few weeks prior to the fight with the T-90, Serhiy adapted fast. "I remembered everything," he said, comparing operating an M2 to playing video games. Unable to penetrate the 51-ton T-90, Serhiy targeted the tank's fragile optics. "I started blinding him so he couldn't leave." Dramatic drone videos of the skirmish depict what happened next. Hammering the T-90 with 1-pound autocannon rounds, Serhiy triggered some of the tank's explosive reactive armor and destroyed the optics. Its turret spinning, the tank rolled out of control, and into a tree. The three crew bailed out. One, the driver, reportedly got captured. Later, a Ukrainian first-person view drone finished off the T-90. Its wreck still was on the battlefield days later. Serhiy's clever tactics belie how difficult it is for an IFV, even one as balanced as the M2 is, to take out a tank in a close fight. But his tactics also underscore that, in any hard fight, skill matters as much as equipment does.